Welcome to the Beer Leagues and the OnPoint Podcast. Tonight, how did I come up with the name Beer League Outdoors? OnPoint Podcast. Real guys talking real issues, fishing, hunting, life, and so much more. Coming up next in the very first OnPoint Podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the OnPoint Podcast, presented by Beer League Outdoors. If you're not in the pros, you're in the beer leagues.
My friend, you're a little quick there on the old swapping us over. We are live. We have made it. I didn't know if we were actually going to make it this far. It has been wild, and I mean wild 3 days. We're live. I think our Mr. Producer man got mixed up on which TV was which.
It's going to be a learning curve.
It is going to be a learning curve.
It's something new.
It's new for everybody.
Yeah.
Well,
we're doing a lot of new things
last.
lately, but this is fresh ground for most of us.
New producer.
It is
new gear.
fresh ground for most of us here.
Mm-hmm.
I can see on the TV at home I'm a little more pale than I'd like to be.
Yeah, well,
We need to work on
it's
that.
October.
It is October. That is
You're
true.
losing the tan.
Yeah. Some of us hold on to it better than others.
So what's up, boys?
Oh, man.
How's it going?
Good.
Can you believe we made it this far?
It's
It's been a ride.
been a lot of work to get
It's
to
been a
even
ride.
here.
It has been a ride. I'm going to see if there's anybody chatting here.
Mm-hmm. Well, Craig and I were just talking not long ago about the work that's gone into even just getting this far, and having an interest in other YouTube channels that everyone follows. There's channels
we
that
were
we
just
both
talking about
like.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
having
think-
watched that, and then now seeing what goes into being able to share and present what people like watching. The
Where
work
it's
that goes
gone from
into
like
it.
walk and talks to now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm used to this because I used to do it with the old show back in the
Yeah,
day,
sure,
right?
yeah.
I watched Woody do this a million times, but it still took me 4 days to hook the wires up. I've honestly worked Friday evening, all day Saturday,
To now.
all day Sunday. No, I fished. I
you
fished
went-
today.
You
I
took, a
fished
few,
it.
you took a day off to fish for a bit today.
Not even a full day. A couple
No,
hours.
I went from like 10 till
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
And
And,
then
had some luck too.
I did get one. I lost the biggest largemouth of possibly my life today.
And then you're on Rice Lake?
I was on rice today.
Are
Yeah.
you sure?
Yeah, I was.
It's a carp.
I was. It was a monster. I seen the bugger too. I seen him. Like oh my god, it was the most. I never thought in a million years I would have even hooked a largemouth today, and threw in under the docks that hook. Wailed on him.
It was clear out there today, though. You said yesterday.
Better
even
weather?
going
Oh
by
no,
it was just,
it was windy today.
Yeah.
Yeah, like real windy. The water's certainly is down to 62 degrees. It is super clear out of the wind. Out of the wind, it is crystal clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
Lake's
the glasses
flipping.
off.
Lake-
It is starting to move.
Yep.
It was windy enough that there were 6 boats in a bay, like a back bay off the main channel
Hiding
there.
out of the wind.
Yeah, where I would have never fished in a million years. And I'll bet you when I edit the video tomorrow, I kept saying, like, why are they in there? And it's probably just to get out of the wind.
Yeah.
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 Well, guys, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Good to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long time coming.
This is a lot more complicated than the Walk and Talk Boston guy.
Big time. Big, new appreciation for the amount of work that goes into making these happen. Holy.
I think my expectation, like I didn't think this was going where we are.
No.
What do you mean? Like, which part?
From when we started from walk and talks,
Yeah.
doing vlogs, reels, just to now.
The
To now-
videos.
the
You know
videos.
what? And I started the YouTube channel in 2008.
Yeah.
So
in
what is that?
college.
What is that? Like 2008? And I didn't
13
make
years
I
ago.
think the first video.
2018 is 10 years.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. 2008. Oh, my God.
So
yeah,
we're like
almost.
17 years.
Yeah, not
17
13,
years.
17. You're right. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I guess that's true. So a year after my grandfather passed away, I started this YouTube channel. It used to have a different name.
Yeah.
Wink, wink. No, not that. I don't care. I actually found the very original FearFishing poster in the other room, and
Yeah.
I almost threw it out, but I'm gonna put it on the door.
Yeah, why not?
I still have the original logo on my windshield of my boat that I'll probably never get rid of. Now, this is that was the first topic on the topic board. How did BLO, Beer League Outdoors, get started? So first off, FearFishing it kind of ran its course.
Yeah.
And like, I was really, really, really into tournament bass fishing.
Yep.
And I guess, sorry, everybody at home, I know I'm making some not so nice.
Some strange noises there.
Yeah, but I just want to turn this a little bit. We're just still getting situated here.
Hammering of the kinks.
We weren't going to do this show live, but now I've decided that
What
we
the
are.
heck?
Yeah,
Like,
make it happen.
I can tell you that since the last time, the original time I ever did this, that it's a lot more complicated. I was thinking last night, the first time so in 2015, I came home. This room was my music room. All the glue marks on the ceiling are from egg cartons. And me and the boys used to jam. I mean, just light this room up. You know what? Sitting in here right now, I don't know how we ever fit in here with a drum kit and 3 guitars and a bass and a lead singer. And
The 3 of us barely fit in here.
like, man.
We're all older now.
Yeah, it's true.
So I came home. I told the feminine partner I had at the time that I was having a podcast.
Yep.
So I come home and I start ripping everything out of this room. Like I was just...
On the warpath.
So here's the other thing
Yeah.
too. Let's get right. We
ripping
might as
and
well.
tearing.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna say that I was a little nervous when I first. We're recording this too, right? Thank God.
I hope so.
I don't want to go too deep. So I'm going to say that I was a little worried when we first decided 10 minutes ago that we were going to go live, that we wouldn't have anything to talk about. But you know what?
There's always something to talk about.
Oh, 1
Guys can
million
ramble forever. What are you
Dude,
talking about?
As soon as this came on, I had 1,000,000%. I could talk for 4 hours right now.
No kidding.
Just like that, I'm
No
right back
kidding.
in the zone. I am ready to rock.
If I didn't have to get home and take care of other things.
Here came to the point.
Yeah,
So in 2020, I went to the Bassmaster Classic on my way home. COVID happened, and then not so great home situation. I also got to the point where, man, people would come up to me all the time. They'd be like, "Aren't you the guy from FearFishing or the FearFishing guy?" That drove me nuts. It's Ian West. And here's the other thing. I knew back then that you could not produce any other kind of content but fishing content with fishing in your name. And it wasn't that I hated fear fishing or that. You expand. You grow.
You grow.
I want to do more things. I want to film. I can tell you that the second golf video was the most challenging and hardest thing I've ever filmed and edited in my whole
There
life.
was
And I
lot of
wanted,
moving parts to that.
we'll get into that in a second, but
Yeah.
I wanted to do more of that stuff, and I knew I was going to have to change.
Well, you grew a lot from fishing, though. Like, you started hunting really
Yeah,
seriously.
but I hunted under fear fishing for a long time. That was all right. I just like the brand
Yeah.
couldn't grow. I
Yeah.
feel
It got
that
stagnant.
I feel that I had grown that brand,
Run
and
its
we
course.
had grown that brand, and everybody who helped grow that brand.
Yeah.
Like Canadian fishing is this big. I'll tell you this. This is probably I'll also tell you that like it's taken me every second of right till this moment of experiences and life happening to understand everything. To be in a situation like the last time I sat in this chair and I did this, I didn't understand every side of the economics or available reach. I went to the 2017 Bassmaster Classic at the Astros Stadium, Minute Maid Park in Houston. I had a great time. That might have been one of the most beautiful baseball stadiums I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Oh man, when you the train goes around and it's got a
Yeah.
removable. I'm telling you, Yankee Stadium's a cathedral. Fenway,
you were at the new one.
Fenway Park. What's that?
You're at the new one.
New what?
The new Yankee Stadium.
Yeah. But have you been there?
No.
Just listen to the story then, my friend. You walk inside of Yankee Stadium, it has the highest cathedral ceilings in any sporting venue or open wide venue in the entire world.
Really?
It is the most beautiful thing when you walk into those doors at Yankee Stadium. When you're inside Yankee Stadium, it is kind of like being inside the Death Star. Man, it has that kind of vibe. I'm guessing the Steinbrenner sit out in center field is the glass is blacked out. Trump could be sitting in there, and you'd never know who was in there. It is something magical.
Mm-hmm.
Minute Maid Park is beautiful. Where the Phillies play too, somebody can write in the comments, that's a very, very nice stadium too. And where the Nats play. I went to the Bassmaster Classic. Jordan Lee won. I was on a Bassmaster commercial for Shakin' Ike's hand for a year. It was huge. Here's the thing. Day one of Bassmaster Classics, hardly anybody goes to the weigh-in. Weigh-ins are forever, and you can't get out of there, and they last a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Day two, a little busier. This is the first classic I'd ever been to, was the one in Texas. Yeah. Day three, the biggest day, the Super Bowl of bass fishing, some call it. They filled 1/4 of the park.
Really?
1/3.
Really?
I found out from somebody, and I know this just from talking to somebody. The Astros fill that stadium 62 times a year.
Yeah.
They fill that stadium, and the Houston Rockets, when they play on the same nights, they fill both stadiums. And I'd realized that at that time, that the birthplace of bass fishing, like Texas, is bigger than everything.
The holy grail.
I
of
saw
it. Yeah.
truck dealerships with more vehicles on them in Texarkana, Texas, than all of Ontario has. I saw Caterpillar dealerships with excavators for as far as you can see. It is unbelievable. And they filled 1/3 of that stadium. Right?
Yeah.
The economics of like how many people you can possibly reach through fishing alone is minuscule.
Mm-hmm.
I got lucky enough to go to Pennsylvania, and I stood outside of Penn State, where it holds like 106,000 people for one college
University.
game.
Yeah.
One college game on a Saturday. There's 50 other games going on,
Yep.
and they're all packed, right? Fishing is my favorite thing. It's my jam. It's the thing that I appreciate the most, and less I fish, the more I appreciate going, and I enjoyed my day today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to go again this week. I had such a good time. I only landed 2 fish. Lost a green. Lost another green. I got 2 hooks in my hand. It was a great time. 4 hours.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I had a great time. So, Beer League Outdoors, I guess I got to the point to...
Needed growth.
if you're fishing any tournament series in Canada...
Yeah.
You're not a pro. You're the Bassmaster Elite Series is the pro series. If Corey Johnston, Chris Johnson, Cooper, or Gussie, and that new kid, Kong, that's his last name.
I believe so. Yeah.
He's doing very well. Sorry too. I'm just bringing you they're adding to the Elite Series of Canadians. Those are the 4 professional anglers. So if you're fishing local events like anything here,
Mm-hmm.
it's beer leagues. It's like it's not the NHL. It's
yeah.
quite like it's just beer leagues. It's just for fun, and
You're good.
you are very good. And I'm not taking anything away from you. There's quite possibly a bunch of guys on there who could fish the Elite Series.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to be a professional to have fun. I don't think you have to be a professional to enjoy yourself and talk about the outdoors. I don't think you have to be a professional baseball player to like baseball. Right?
Yeah.
You can just be a beer leaguer, and you can be the best of the beer leagues if that's what you choose to do, but
Mm-hmm.
it's supposed to be fun. And I wanted a brand where we could have fun, and also beer leagues can be anything.
Yeah.
We can do anything we want. There will be more podcasts coming down the road. This is the first one we started just for I can make sure that we could do this, and clearly we can because it seems to be streaming.
Yeah.
And I wanted something where where opportunity, fishing season, bass season's June. Well, let's say a couple weeks at the end of April, a couple weeks at the beginning of May. Then it closes again. Then opens in June for 2 weeks. And then so July, August, September, we're kind of fading away. So 5 months, not even half the year.
Mm-hmm.
Deer season, it's open now, but it's no good.
Not right now.
Another 2 weeks.
No.
So how do you create enough content all the time to keep it going, right? Like in the wintertime, I'm not going ice fishing.
Come on.
Ever.
Come on.
I might go ice fishing I don't want to go to Rice Lake and catch perch.
No.
right? It's just not my thing. I can tell you that I want to go and do new stuff, and I want to talk about new things, and there's a whole bunch of interest. We can go and do anything with this brand name, and hopefully the audience at home, they're probably having a hard time understanding since it's been a big flop here. I know that the YouTube algorithm is awfully confused about what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I just wanted to change, and it's 2025, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a little longer.
I think that the last podcast I did was probably in September or October of 2020.
Yeah.
So 5-year break, regroup,
Yeah.
got married, working on getting divorced.
Yep. Life.
But
Life.
you got to learn.
Yeah.
This doesn't all I'm not anybody special. I don't have all the answers. In 2008, I didn't have all the answers. I'm really glad that I'm really glad that I don't have 1 million followers. I'm really glad that FearFishing didn't have 1 million followers. There's probably a side of me who I wasn't mature enough. I hadn't finished my university, my degree in how all this works.
Yeah.
Life. Also being I'm the front runner in the social media game in such a small industry. I didn't have anybody to ask.
No.
Yeah.
Everybody
People come to you.
yeah, but it's hard to read the comments about yourself.
Sure.
It's hard to come home and read the comments about yourself. I think that it took I just wasn't mature enough to do that, and I wasn't in a position to have anybody to reach out to, and it took me a long time to realize what the comments were about and why it's not just it's hard, especially when you don't have somebody to ask.
No.
Yeah.
So that's
But
it.
this is a way that you can talk about all the things in between. Like I said, yeah, you like fishing, you like hunting, but there's lulls in the seasons that we enjoy, right? People are out duck and goose hunting right now. It's a little early to be going for deer. Yeah, it's deer season. You can get out there with your bow right now if you want, but
You're just educating them.
Yeah,
That took me 10 years to learn.
Right.
I used to go every day.
right?
No, it's such a rush to go in
Too
there
much
now.
pressure on them.
Yeah, they're smart. They're way
Yeah.
smarter than I am.
Well, they're not around from being dumb, right?
No, or somebody would eat them.
Yeah.
Fishing season is just starting to get good now.
Man, that's
Depends on what you're
that-
fishing for.
Yes, and depending on what your goal is. This is a great time of year to catch your personal best. They're at the biggest they're ever going to be.
Yeah.
Not as good of a chance of catching your personal best in early season, especially the smallmouth in Kingston. That's pound heavier.
Yeah.
This is the school fish are going to school up. I think that's the hardest part I had today. My first spot, there was all kinds of fish on this shoreline. I didn't really think they were going to be there. And then the next 5 spots I checked, zero, nothing.
Empty.
I was going to fish the mouth of the river, but there was a bunch of boats there, and I didn't feel like playing that game.
No.
So here's the thing. At the best times, 90% of the fish are in 10% of the lake. 90% of the fish right now are in 1% of the lake.
Yeah.
So it is like a feast or famine. If you find them, you found mega schools because they're all congregating together to spend the winter together, right? There's
Right.
safety in
Winter's coming.
there's safety in numbers, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're a caribou and you're traveling across the tundra,
Yeah, how often do you see one?
yeah, that's right.
You see thousands.
But here's the thing: when one gets left behind or singled out, that's when the wolves eat them,
That's where they get caught. Yep.
right?
Yeah.
So in the summertime, I think I touched on that today in the video too when I explaining. You got to cover as much water as you can.
Yeah.
They'll eat moving baits, and then you kind of got to when you found them, you really found them. But if you haven't found them, keep going.
Yeah.
Right. And today was it was windy. I caught them on a wind-blown point, so that's why they were there. I also went back across there at the end of the day when the wind had slowed down. Nothing there. They move. But when you find them and they set up, we're probably winter was so late. Not so much like spring wasn't even really a thing. It was freezing cold,
No,
and then
the
all of a
year-
sudden it was just hot,
Yeah.
which means
And
that we're
dry.
probably still and it's hot now,
It's
Yeah.
warm.
Here?
It was 20 degrees today.
Yep.
right?
Nights are getting nice and chilly, but,
probably
it is- yeah.
we're probably still in transition period.
Yeah.
Whereas on a regular year they'd be set up by now, but. I guess that's the thing about when you get older and you get wiser and more mature that You know this.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean, like suck in the beer leagues of fishing. It just means I haven't really been out on Rice Lake a whole bunch.
Mm-hmm.
And I found like 0.25% of them.
Yeah. It's just come with the time and experience. That's all it is.
It is. But I think a lot of people feel pressured to be like,
Sure.
I can't share anything unless I'm the best. Well, who's really the best?
Who cares if you're the best,
Who are you competing with?
right?
Well, that's the
You
big
compete
thing
with
too.
yourself.
Well, you should.
I am certainly competing with myself. Like that's what all the walking about, like
Yeah.
and getting healthy and
Yeah.
Big
It's
changes
re-
for you in the last year. Like speaking of that,
well, like the last year and a half, I
you got rid of a bag of corn worth of Ian.
did get rid of a bag of corn worth of Ian, and I think I didn't even realize how big I was. But man, when
In
I
hindsight now.
look back in videos,
Look at
of
the video
like
of you and I fishing last year out on Lake Ontario. You can see it in your face.
2 years ago.
You fish?
2 years
Only
ago.
with Ian.
Not very well.
Or,
I would call
not
it-
very well. I'm
I would
not,
call it casting.
yeah, I'll throw a hook in the water.
Yeah.
Sometimes things nibble on it.
Not very often.
Not often.
No.
I'm a much better shot than I am a fish.
So, like, there's a lot of outside influences that, came
Yeah.
into effect. It's
Yeah.
not easy to do this, like,
No.
especially when you're always trying to be, like, I noticed over the years, like I told you guys, every Christmas, I would get a whole bunch of messages, and
Yep.
people would be like, oh, I got a GoPro for Christmas. I'm going to have a vlog by February. I think that when I was younger, that would, like, set panic into me. And I'd be like, oh, no,
You
there's
took it as
competition coming.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm going to have to think of 10 new
You know what?
ideas and 10 new things and 10 new this.
By all means,
But you know
try.
what? And here's what happens. People realize how hard editing is, and then they just stop.
Right?
Like 99% of them, like it is hard, and I'm not giving anybody a hard time. Like I'm an idiot for doing this all these years. I didn't go to Thanksgiving because I needed to get here because my life would not feel complete until
Well-
I don't sleep until things are done.
Since Friday,
Yeah,
you've been
yeah.
doing, 14 to 16 hours a day till this moment,
Yeah.
other than
Other than
fishing
going
for a couple
fishing.
hours. Yeah.
And I didn't sleep. Like
No,
I can't
no,
sleep
no.
when things aren't done.
No.
Right?
kidding.
like
No kidding.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ask these guys. These
We-
guys are in
yeah,
the
we
group
hear
chat when
about
I'm
it.
talking about 4 o'clock
All
in
right,
the morning.
we're all
I'm
gonna go to
editing.
bed. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Ring.
I get up for work in the morning. It's inactive 3
Catching
hours
up.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
What was he saying last
Super
night?
bored in the middle of the night editing.
Yeah. Or brainstorming.
it's true.
Guys, don't mind this. I'm just gonna write some ideas in the group. You can mute this if you need to.
My buddies and I've thought about all the time. Like me and I go frequently ice fishing with like one guy.
Okay.
Right. I've known him since 2008.
Okay.
Probably earlier than that.
Yeah.
And we thought that too. We're like, oh, let's just go get a camera. We'll do this and that.
Go nuts.
Right.
Try it. Try it. You know
It's
what?
hard.
All the
It
best
is
stuff.
really-
If
it
you
is
can
really
make it
hard.
work, good for you.
Nobody
Really,
wants
genuinely.
to see you going like this.
No.
Right.
No.
Nobody wants to see that.
Well, here's the other thing too. This kind of show is not impossible. Takes a whole lot
It's
of
a lot of work.
hitting your head against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
But all it is like plugging in the stuff till till you find one that works.
Chase
Make
the
it-
gremlins.
I
Make it-
didn't
Yeah.
lots of people have, over the years have messaged me being like, I can't get my Apple computer to do this, and I was like, good luck,
Yeah.
because I don't know.
I know it's working right now, but if you look at it wrong, it won't.
I think that I'm just too stupid to quit. Honestly,
Stubborn.
stupid. I wish it was.
All right,
I
that's
wish
fine.
it was stubbornness, but
You got the right guys behind, like with you though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely.
You know, like
Yeah.
I think that I don't know. I think that I'm a crazy person. I think that I've
We'll all
always
agree
been
with
a
you.
Yeah.
I've always been a crazy person. I think that if the goal was to have a podcast that went live, I could pat myself on the
Done.
back. But that's not even I don't think this is a goal. I think this is just
stepping stone.
not even that.
Just a facet.
I think that
yeah.
this is just something that had to happen.
Yeah.
Right? Like this is loading your shotgun, getting ready for goose. It doesn't mean you've ever called anything in. Doesn't mean you're ever going to harvest a goose.
But you got to do it.
It's a necessary step.
This is just getting there.
Yeah.
Right? So if the goal is to have goose dinner from a Cobra chicken, I'm 1/8 of the way there. I have goals. I'll never say the goals out loud.
You got the license. You got the gun. You got the ammo.
Right? Yeah. But like
decoys, blind, and
just
now somewhere to hunt.
Do you know what I mean? That's what it.
Get the goose.
That we've got the basics.
Yeah.
At least we can go live now.
You can have everything. That doesn't guarantee anything.
Yeah.
No, and I feel like right now, like weight's been lifted off my shoulder.
Yeah.
And we're onto but this doesn't mean like celebrating anything. This just means we're going to get to sleep tonight, and tomorrow we're getting out of here.
You're going to sleep finally because you've been pouring everything you've had
Well,
into making
maybe because you'll think of something else.
We'll get a
Well,
message
that's
in the middle
the
of
key,
the night.
right?
Yeah.
And that's the thing too. And like over the years, like in 2015 when I started the podcast, the only shows that I knew of were Bass Talk Live, shout out to Oklahoma, and the Ike Live Show, and then like ours.
Yeah.
And now there's thousands
Yeah.
and thousands and thousands and thousands of them. So, and then I noticed that like people were streaming on Facebook over the years, and then this would happen, and that would happen, and this would happen, and I never thought everybody can have a podcast or do whatever you like. Like I don't think it's a copying thing.
Yeah.
It's just how things go. But as soon as I would see something new, I'd be like, well, I'm going to find something you can't do, and I'm going to do that. Right? Like that's it. Like that's the secret to success.
We got in front of the dogs. You wouldn't do it.
Oh yeah.
No, but I found the right guys to get in front of the dogs. Right? Like I'm technically not producing this show, but I found the right one to sit there and press the button for me. Like I can only do so much. I can't do everything.
No. You'll do it.
Yeah, right.
Right.
So like I guess that's where the beer leagues came from. Like if you're not in the pros, you're in the beer leagues.
Well,
And
we
that's
had
not
that talk.
not like a punch to anybody or anything.
No.
To me that means that you should be happy with where you are. You should be happy with yourself, and you should cheer on professionals. I cheer on all the boys who are fishing the Elite Series. I've hardly watched, but I hope Corey wins everything. I know Chris will win, and Gussie and the other boys, like Cooper. I can't wait to watch Cooper win a classic.
Close. He's almost there.
But like, it's unfair to say I'm a professional fisherman. Well, there's Daniel there. Like I'm not. I guess there is the we're live and we're digging into this. Like a professional is somebody who makes their living at that.
If you're earning income doing what you're doing.
So I guess in a way that
a
roundabout way I am, but like
Sure.
that I'm not. That's not. I'm a professional entertainer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'd like to entertain.
yeah.
I hope everybody at home is learning something. They're having
I'd
fun
agree with
watches.
that.
Otherwise,
right?
it's a hobby. Like I've got
Yeah,
hobbies till the
I
cows
got-
come home. I got
Yeah.
too many hobbies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I had a great time at the Northumberland Valley Golf Club.
Yeah.
I hadn't golfed in 20 years. 20 years ago, I used to golf all the time
No, but
with
you know what? It wasn't
Yeah.
about that. It was about going out and having a good time, enjoying the day.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And we had a
course.
Hanging out with
We
your
had a-
buddies, having some
yeah.
laughs.
I can't wait to go back. You know what? I think about twice a day sending Rhonda there, the course manager, a text message is just get out on the course and go again.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was really it was a little frustrating at the time trying to film it all and
Sure it was.
or like in my
That
head
was a
being
steep learning curve.
I would really, really, really enjoy just going golfing.
Yeah.
Just me.
No
Not-
camera.
Not trying to make
No
a-
camera,
cameras, just
no
golfing.
friends.
Yeah.
I would just like to
go.
go.
You'd probably
around.
golf 10 times better.
And you know what?
Guaranteed.
For sure. Here's the other thing.
Well,
I
you
lost
always improve.
to golf. I haven't golfed in 20 years. And I'm telling you, I didn't hit a golf ball till you and I went.
Yep.
The other guys have been playing they're peaked. They might be able to get like a stroke or two off their game. Mm-hmm. I could shave 20 strokes off my game.
That's it.
Like, I'm not even kidding you.
yeah.
I really think that, and I was even thinking, I was like, why wouldn't I just go out there and take 4 different colored balls and hit 4 balls and go through the course?
Yeah.
Go nuts.
And then, like that's all it is. I think the hardest thing I had was I didn't know how hard to hit the ball.
You lose it. You lose that.
Like that's the important thing
Yeah.
of golf
Yeah.
to know.
Yeah.
If anybody is at home is a professional golfer, I am not. I'm hardly a beer leaguer. So this is what I'm going to assume, and I don't know this for fact or anything. Your different clubs. I sound like people when they come and ask fishing questions, and they're like, I don't know anything about fishing. So tell me if this is right, which I really love, because you can even learn, like,
Yeah.
over the years, some big fish have been caught on some stupid stuff,
Yeah.
and it works, right? So I'm going to tell you in my head how I think golf clubs should work. Rhonda, I hope you let me come back to the golf course after
Butcher this.
you have your clubs, right? And we're going to take our putter out of this, but you're supposed to be able to swing each club exactly the same, and you're going to change the heads based on if you can hit your 9 iron 70 yards, and the shot is 70 yards. You just, right? If the shot is 40 yards, you would be like, I'm going to use my 4, and that's going to same swing, same power, cut the distance high. Am I right?
No.
It's the angle of attack.
Okay, then explain to me.
The lower the club number,
The farther it goes.
the further it goes.
So let me take that back. So if you could hit 70 yards, or you could hit 100 yards with your 4 iron.
Yep.
If the shot's 60 yards, you would go to a 7 iron.
Yeah.
Swing the same way, same amount of force. It would just, the club is going to,
The club is designed to hit that distance.
I can figure that out. So right now when I went and we played, because I didn't know how far any of these go.
Because you hadn't golfed in 20 years.
I'm kind of like, well, if I hit my 3 iron, at least it's not going to go 10 feet in the air or like take off on me, and I can just slide her across. Like, I wasn't playing to be good. I was trying to play to just like
Make a video.
Get it there.
not to get it there in the least amount of strokes possible. I can
Yeah,
also
yeah.
tell you that
Forget par.
that no, that driver I have.
Oh, that thing's the softball bat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
the sound that thing makes.
but it's like having a club on training wheels because you can't not.
It's like T-ball.
Yeah.
It'll go straight about 150 yards.
Yeah, every
like,
time.
no matter how much power you put into it, you're going to go straight about 150 yards.
Yeah.
It's very safe. My other one would,
Not so
Not
much.
so
it'll
much.
go
That
to the
thing didn't
moon.
even- yeah.
But like, it's going to have its own course on the way there, right? So I think that I learned a lot that day, and it's the same as like
Everything.
fishing rods, like
Yeah.
same kind of principle, and like not so much as casting, but the longer the rod, the farther it casts, the shorter the rod, the more accurate it is,
Yeah.
right?
Controllable.
It's controllable, right?
Yeah.
I also think that I'm ultra tall and that I need custom clubs because I am like,
Custom
I think
clubs,
I'd have to
custom
agree.
Bike,
like
custom
man.
everything Ian sized.
Can you just pass me that green cup? I guess when you're like, I was just feeling it out, but I guarantee you that I could. Oh. That made me nervous. The whole slip in the hands over to
right
it.
over a lot of money.
Let's not do that again.
Yeah,
But
no.
in
Sippy
all
cups.
honesty, I could figure that game out. I could certainly improve over and over.
But that's the same with anything you do. Like today, I spent time working on my harvest table. I mean, it's been a long, slow process of chipping away at that thing, but that's woodworking. Well, you know, I did some power tools, and then I was hand chiseling out the lap joints for the legs. And again, like, I'm not a professional woodworker by any means, not even an amateur. But I've taken the time and I've done my homework and
You learn how to do things.
exactly. And well, you know, okay, this wood's going to react this way when I run the chisel across this way. Every little thing
For
is
sure.
just practice,
Absolutely.
repetition. Like,
But
okay, well, if I
Do you
this,
guys
it's gonna do
like?
that.
Do you like getting better at things?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like. This is like the walking thing. I think that like the first month was out of like just needing to deal with life. This walk, I walked every morning at.
A stress release.
It was a good time to think. It
It's
was
an outlet.
like, I can tell you this: I haven't always enjoyed living in Port Hope. I've lived in Port Hope my entire life, and like scenery gets a little boring. I can tell you that last year when I really started putting the kilometers on about 5 o'clock in the morning, by the time November came and the leaves fell, these buildings at 5 o'clock in the morning in the dark are beautiful.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Those churches downtown
Yeah.
are stunning pieces of architecture that I would have never noticed in 5 years ago.
'Cause you never
the
took the
last
time.
time I did a podcast like this, I wouldn't have cared at all about architecture.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have seen what some of the houses in town.
Beautiful.
Oh, beautiful. The
We
leaves
went out
on.
Friday night. and we were on our way downtown. We were going to grab a pint.
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah,
we
yeah.
put in a good night of working in here, getting this
Yeah.
hammered out.
I forgot about
And
that.
What happened? I hopped out of the truck.
Took a picture
And I
downtown.
took a
Yeah.
picture downtown. And you
beautiful.
laughed. I said, you know what? It reminds me of being younger in Millbrook.
Yeah.
And the downtown there, I mean, it's a little bit bigger than old downtown Millbrook, and it's lit up a lot nicer.
I can 100% agree with that.
Yeah.
But
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like being on Queen Street in Port Perry or any of these old towns that have a lot of character. And
The lighting on the old buildings downtown
that's beautiful.
is
It's
beautiful.
Yep. Yeah.
Hey. Hey, hold on. We got a whole bunch of messages here in the
Do
live
we?
group chat. Oh, yeah.
Go
Look
check
at
it out.
that go. So, I guess we can put this all into, like, growing things.
You know
There's a million things that I see differently in the world now that even a year ago I
Taking
didn't
the
see
time
them.
to notice.
I think that that's a big part of it. Like, I really, my life runs the best when I have like back to back things to do.
Sure.
And in between those things, there's 10 other things to do.
Mm-hmm.
I've also learned that it's okay to just shut it off.
Yep. You
That's-
need to.
I watched some baseball.
How many times have I told you need to go take the day? You're
Oh, yeah,
yourself
for
out.
sure.
How many
Go.
times we both said, just
Yeah.
drop it and go.
Yeah, I know you
But
want to
I-
do this.
I
Shut
don't
up.
know-
Stop. Go.
He
take
doesn't
the
know
day.
how.
I don't
No.
know how.
No.
And you know what?
We have to tell him.
All
That
I
doesn't
do,
work half the
like
time.
sometimes I'll know I need a break, and maybe like I haven't walked in a few days, and I've had problems with my legs being sore, and I'm right now they feel great.
Yep.
So I'm gonna walk tomorrow. I like the walking part. Like it's almost like I learned to walk. Like I like to walk, or I got in the habit of walking.
Mm-hmm.
I can edit for 2 or 3 hours, and then I can go and do 10K.
Yeah.
And I do not think about what I'm doing until I get home. Also, if there becomes an opportunity to go and do something like Friday night,
Yep.
near kill me to walk away from this. But on the understanding that I get to have a life too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Just because I work for Beer League Outdoors, which means technically I guess I work for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right for me to give myself permission to take a day off.
You have to.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to.
You'll go crazy.
So
Yeah,
back to what you
like,
were saying about
but
appreciating.
I went crazy. Like this is a new thing because I used to be crazy going to do something.
Specify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Like it would bother me worse to have the break than to continue doing it.
Yeah.
I would like, yeah. I hope that makes sense. Like, there's lots of times, like, in the past, I would have things that I needed to do here for fear fishing that I didn't enjoy fishing because I just wanted to go there, catch 5 fish.
It was just the job.
Load the boat off and go home.
Yeah.
And, today, like, I wasn't in a real hustle. I think I might have put $10 worth of gas. Like, I just put the trolling motor down for the most part and just fish.
buzz around.
How did they?
Yeah. When that's some good spot. Like I didn't know this sand was here.
Yeah.
Mark.
But you remember how relaxing it is.
Today was the most relaxing day of fishing I've had in so long. And
the
I
whole
think the
point.
last time I went fishing was with young William Smythe. And we
Yep.
went and caught a whole bunch of Chinooks skein fishing together. And I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
So like fishing is more enjoyable today than it has been since probably I got that bass boat.
Yeah.
Probably around the time a year or two after I started the YouTube channel.
See, I never wanted fishing to be a job,
Yeah.
personally.
I don't know. I like the part of it like being jobby. I want the sport to grow. Like I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you one of my very, 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 very goals in my life. On the day that I die, I'd like to be as many people in Ontario or Canada who hunt and fish as on the day I was born.
Yeah.
And we're
Don't wanna
not
say that
even-
number.
nowhere close.
No,
We're
it is
not even close.
dwindling.
So, I have a plan in my head to go out and recruit new hunters and anglers. And if I can't recruit you as a hunter and angler, I hope I recruit you through some other means through the beer leagues. But you respect hunting and angling differently after you're done talking
Yeah.
to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want. And anybody who's fishing tournaments across Ontario, I really think that if you win one of those tournaments, that you worked your ass off and you deserve more recognition than you're getting.
Absolutely.
I think that it should be a big deal. It should be bigger than it is.
Well,
Right? I
yeah.
think that I would like to see a day where if somebody catches an 8-pound smallmouth bass, that it becomes a big, like, news, not just in the fishing world, that like
Yeah.
average cottagers and people are just really excited to hear about that.
Absolutely.
Right? I want people to understand so badly. I had a conversation the other day out front of my house with a lady who is more older than I am. I probably had 15 years on me, who grew up in the concrete jungle, who recently moved to Port Hope, who explained to me that I wasn't part of nature for 15 minutes. How I shouldn't go deer hunting. But it was like, I can't go deer hunting.
So somebody that just moved to Port Hope and was
From-
lecturing
from-
you on being in the woods?
From where?
No, we from Toronto, northern Toronto.
Yeah.
We had a conversation, and you know what? If I'm going to recruit respect to the hunting world, I need to have these conversations. So the conversation went like this. I'm not a part of nature, but
Aren't we all?
no, you can't jump in on my story. I'm trying to get to the part where you guys talk, right? I have to explain to you what's going on. Unless mysteriously you were listening, then
Pocket towel.
I said that I enjoyed hunting because I like to be a part of nature, that I got to see things that I normally wouldn't see. Anybody who's seen a white-tailed deer in a field, it's not the same as a white-tailed deer around your tree stand not knowing that you're there. I'll
Yeah.
guarantee you if you pulled over to see that deer knows that car stopped. Okay? I'll guarantee you if that tail goes up right away and they start running right away, somebody's been shooting at them deer after dark in that field from a car. Right? Like, it only makes sense. They're only trained
Why
by
are you
their
acting like that?
They're
right?
spooked.
When you-
Yep.
Like, if a car going into park makes deer run away at 400 yards, it only makes sense that they've had a bad experience with
Right.
that. Right?
Fair.
Fair. So I explained to her, I like being part of nature. I also thought that it was more humane for somebody who was bow hunting or hunting deer, was a more ethical way for a deer to die than it would naturally.
Absolutely.
Bucks don't live forever. Lots of them go on the rut. They lose 100 pounds. They lay down somewhere because they're 5 or 6 years old, and it gets freezing cold that night, and they never get up.
Yeah, they
Or
starve. They die of disease.
coyotes run them till they're
injury,
they're exhausted, and then
predators,
eat them alive.
or
From,
a car because someone had to get somewhere.
that's right. So I was explaining to her that I thought that, like, by harvesting deer, like, I hope I get a big old giant swampy one, tastes like garbage. Nothing more I'd like to do than eat
I bet.
every bite of
Yeah.
it. Right? I'm also somebody who's okay with not filling their tag. Like, I have a very, very
Tag soup.
tag soup is delicious. Tastes like beef. Right?
Tastes like store-bought.
So, and there would be an argument for the hunting community to be like, well, if you're not hunting only to for meat, then, like, I guess it's a form of trophy hunting. But I don't think it's a form of trophy hunting. I just want to shoot the most mature buck that has already spread his seed, lived a wonderful life in the forest, met all kinds of ladies, hopefully reared some world records,
Yeah.
and then I ate them.
Well,
But here, so she got into this where it was all right for the coyotes to eat the deer, but I was an unnatural additive to the wilderness. And I was like, whoa, I don't think that that's true. Right? And I said that I thought that if God had, or Mother Nature, if God had created the deer and it was all right for the coyote to eat the deer or the black bear to eat the fawns, then it was probably, I was on that food chain too. I don't believe that. I think we're a lot more complicated than other animals are, and then we're just the one that made it to the top. And I guess when you make it to the top, it's only because we have technology, because realistically, if you took all the technology away from us, we are not on the top of the food chain.
no.
There's a pile of animals.
And there'd be a whole lot less of us without
Yeah.
commercial
Yeah,
farming,
like
if you want to think that that's the ethical way to sustain yourself.
tigers and
Things with
grizzly
claws.
bears, polar bears. What else have we got
Wild
out there?
boars.
Lions. Cheetah probably kill a human. Like, there's
Yeah.
a whole list of things that like to eat us.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, technology has helped us win nature.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I was just trying to explain that, like, we are a part of nature. You're not a part of nature in Brampton. Like,
No.
that's not really nature. But if you drive down the road and, like, that, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
nature is considering you into their environment. Because, you, like, if you chop your leg off and you're crawling through the woods in the middle of the night, if I was a coyote, I'd eat you. Right?
Easy
Smell like
target.
blood.
Opportunity
Right?
knocks.
Like, I think that you're a part of nature. I think that I also have thought this since I started hunting that if you went into the woods on a hike, you're a spectator.
Yeah.
If you go in there with a bow,
You're
you are
participating.
now a participant. And I like being a participant.
Yeah.
Right? And I can also say that I enjoy seeing the does and the fawns, and I enjoy
Yeah.
the whole
outdoor
like-
atmosphere.
And you want to be able to continue to enjoy that and share that.
Yeah, and I want others to enjoy it, and I
Exactly.
want others to send messages to me saying how they shot giant bucks. And
I've had
like
coworkers
I,
tell me that, I've never seen a deer in the woods or this or that. I show them pictures of, a baby porcupine eating my apples or a buck that I sat with for half an hour while he was picking away at my bait pile because he was just too little to take. And come back in a couple of years, buddy, when you've grown a little bit. But they'd never experienced, like you were saying, having a deer walk by your stand and not know you're there.
oh, for sure.
It's a
It is
very,
interesting.
very different experience, and it's hard to. It's almost impossible to really describe that experience without having done it
Oh,
yourself.
for sure. If you've never been there, you'd like your pum, 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 pum,
Oh,
pum, pum,
yeah.
pum, pum. It's exciting. It is exciting, but it's also like a part of it for me is like I have thought 100 times in my life, probably more than that, in ground blind or tree stand and like watching the clouds. I really enjoy watching the clouds go by and hummingbirds or whatever you see or
Blue jays attacking other things.
I watched a blue jay kill another bird
Yeah,
one
they'll
time,
do that.
and I didn't know that.
Oh yeah,
Right?
they'll eat seeds out of your hand, but they'll also
It's
kill other birds.
like
Vicious.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
malicious. Like a life-changing experience. I was also in the woods one time, and there was about 10,000 crows, and I've never heard that loud.
That's an
like,
eerie feeling.
Home was it? And then and you don't know why they're there.
Right.
I've seen
They're
all
eating something.
all kinds of cool things.
Yeah.
I'm glad I get to be a part of that.
Yeah.
And that's what made me. I think that hunting in a way made me a deeper person, just because
It grounds
I
you.
don't know who created the earth 100%, but I can tell you that somebody had to have created it, just how complicated nature is. How many, we're complicated people with our text boxes and everything that's going on. Nature is as complicated as all of this,
And
just
way
in a
more.
different way.
Way more.
The
Yeah.
fact of I learned about bees from my buddy Johnny, about how different honey is different colors based on what plant they were getting the pollination from. It's not just top level stuff. You can deep into genetics of things, and it's very interesting. It is very, very complicated, and it's wild how you take one thing out of the mix and it creates a problem because that's not how it was intended to be.
Well, that's like when they reintroduced wolves into Yellowstone, right?
It's
It
like
fixed the rivers.
Well, it's like the time they introduced Pacific salmon to Ontario,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
forgot to bring grizzly bears.
Oops.
Oh boy.
I have a solution for
that's
that,
a
and you will find out about it in 2 years from now.
That's
But
the topic for another day.
With the bears.
right, but that's what you do. If you go and look at Australia, they brought rabbits,
The
and
rabbits,
then
yeah.
they didn't have anything to eat the rabbits, and you got to bring it all, or you can't bring any of it.
No,
Yeah.
no. It's already balanced.
Has
We
to be
just need
balanced
not
out.
Screw with it.
Yeah. So I like that part of hunting.
Yeah.
100%. I feel terrible when something has to die. Like I was saying,
You should feel something.
I've sat in my tree stand, right? I've also, and I've thought to myself, it's sad that something might die today.
Yeah.
I can tell you that I've been in my tree stand before and I didn't shoot bucks that were I never wanted to shoot something and then get up to it and be like, oh, it's not
Wish
quite.
I hadn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish you had another year, right?
Yeah.
And it's not so much as another year to grow their antlers.
Just another year for them.
I want them to have a great life.
Yeah.
Maybe-
But again, talking about the ethics of it, everyone's got their own opinion on it, and
nobody's opinion's wrong as long as
No,
you're
no, 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 as long
you're
as you're doing
participating in it legally. And I'm not saying I'm
For
just
your
saying
own
this
proper
is,
reasons, yes.
these are my rules and this is what
Yeah.
I want and this is what
I feel that if
You're
I'm
in
going
charge of your
to-
life.
Yes.
You don't.
Yes.
But do you always think you are? Sometimes in
Yeah.
the past, we were talking about,
No.
the comments would make me second guess what I was doing. Right? I am so glad that I never listened to the comments.
Yeah.
Right? There was 1,000 comments that were like, just shoot a deer. You'll feel better if you shoot a deer. I wouldn't have felt better if I just shot a deer.
No.
I wanted to do Like, I've never shot a deer smaller than a 9-pointer.
That's a fact.
I'll never shoot a deer smaller than that 9-pointer with my tag.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah. We have a camera issue on number 3. So, I just want a standard.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well,
And-
you've set a
and-
bar for yourself, and I mean, now you know where you are and what you're okay with and what you're not okay with. But like I was saying, like if I'm going to consume meat, I feel the most ethical way for me to do so is for me to do it myself, because it's the only way you can guarantee that nothing goes to waste, that it was done
Yep.
respectfully, purposely, and you know, like if you want to really upset yourself, look at a lot of the commercial farming that people
Oh, for sure.
buy their
Yeah.
meat from. Like, oh, it just comes from the store.
Yeah,
You're-
meat,
you're
food
very
lots,
naive if
like
you're not.
yeah,
like there
Yeah.
are tons of hunters. You grew up on a beef farm.
yeah,
Like I grew up on
not on a feedlot.
not on a feedlot. No,
I grew
God,
up
no.
on a cattle farm, like
proper
grew
cattle
up
farm.
like
You
cattling
cared
and,
about that.
and
you and I had that talk about you
ranching,
getting-
like renting
Yeah.
ranches, and we would not see cattle sometimes from April to November. They wouldn't see anybody.
No, but
And
you had that moment where you were loading them on the wagon to go to the abattoir, and
Oh,
you got
yeah.
emotional, and your grandfather said to you,
This little kid crying,
"It's okay."
crying. Probably Oliver's age.
Yeah.
I was so
Because
upset.
you gave them
but
a good
I
life.
think that I could sense where they were going,
Yeah,
right? And I think that they could, in a way, sense where they were going.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I was pretty upset about that. And the best explanation I got, my grandfather just put his arm around me. He was like, "It's all right. I'm upset too, but you gave them all a great life,
Mm-hmm.
right? None of these animals were abused. They all have lived an excellent life.
The best
and
life
now,
you could give them.
for sure. And you know what? None of those cattle would be alive if they didn't have a monetary value. Nobody would keep cattle. And in fact, right now there's hardly any cattle in Ontario compared to what there was, and it's because that there's no money.
No
If you
money in
had
it.
200 acres, it's much more valuable to have 200 acres of corn than it would be to have 200 acres.
Canola or
Right? I think you need 10 acres for one cow and one calf to live. So if you have 200 acres, you're looking at 20 cows and calves.
Yeah.
That ain't enough to run a business.
no.
To starve.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we have no cattle around here. But I think cattle are beautiful creatures. I like
Yeah.
the genetics and the understanding of like how to get a flat back, stomach sucked up, big set of hocks on. Like it's important.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, yeah.
why you would breed this bull with this, that's how it's happening in nature with the deer. Like
Yeah.
the big bucks, you get to breed the stuff. If you are sadly like a deer that doesn't have such a great rack, and your goal to have on your property is big racks, then that deer has to go. There's
Yeah.
not like
Yeah.
I tell everybody, like everything in my life that I've ever faced, for like, I don't know, probably the last 15 years, I broke it down to this. There's 3 answers to every problem. You can name any problem in the whole world, and if somebody comes up with a problem where one of these 3 answers don't fix it, I would like to hear about it. First off, you can do whatever it takes to solve said problem. And it could be like, I want to catch more bass. Well, I can tell you right now that the only way to learn to catch more bass is to spend time on the water. And I think I said that 15 times today, right? I haven't spent enough time on the water. You can decide not to go. Just never go fishing again. That will solve your problem. Or you can
Give
kill
up.
yourself. Option 3 is never a real option, but it's just to state the importance of like options 1 and 2, because there's not a 4th one where you can kind of like, well, I'm going to go fishing once a year and I'm going to get better. Well, no,
You're not.
you're not.
No, you have to apply yourself.
You can't even just go once a week. You might get a little
You might get a little better.
but man, if you want to get better at something, you have to go every day, or as much as you can go.
Yeah.
Like I'm yes. When I wanted to get better at walking, I had to go every day.
Prioritize it.
Yeah, you got to make
You have
make
to make time for it.
Yep.
And if you don't make time for it, it's just not that important.
Well, just
to
don't
you.
expect it to change.
Yeah, I think that in 2025, a lot of us sit around and we expect change with no effort.
Yeah. Or
Somebody else's
immediately.
effort, or do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like half the battle showing up,
Yep.
and like that,
Even when you don't want to.
even when you don't want to, right?
Especially when you don't want to.
Yeah, like
That's the biggest challenge.
Yeah.
Going when you don't want to go.
Yeah. It's gonna suck.
And I think that
Okay.
like when I'm walking and stuff, those are the times I like to go the best. When my legs are sore, it takes me about 6K to get them loosened up,
Yeah.
and then I could walk forever.
Yeah.
Well, almost 35K was.
I can tell you when I probably could have done more. Now that I understand, I wasn't eating any carbs. I didn't eat carbs in like
we talked about that.
9
You
months.
were not fueling yourself
I
properly.
was not.
No.
Right? I'm probably like 187 right now, which is
And 6.
7 pounds heavier than like I was 179 for one morning, and that's too light.
Yeah. And how tall are you?
I'd like to say I'm 6'4", and I was 6'4" at a time, but I'm probably like 6'3" now because Marley's taller than me technically. And he wasn't though.
Carver.
That makes me so mad. I know that guy, and I have to look up at him a little bit. And I shrunk a little bit. I also have bad posture, but that's getting better from yoga.
Yeah.
I love yoga too.
No, it's good.
It is amazing. Ange taught me how to do yoga. Right? Maybe like, isn't it weird how like I'm 43 now. I never stretched once. I don't even stretch for hockey. Is it?
You know what?
No.
Oh my God!
I've
I'm
done
telling
tons of
anybody out
martial
there.
arts and stretching and everything. But dating 2 yoga instructors, yeah, it's important, man.
I had such a problem with my sciatic nerve. Like somebody who would take 5 or 6 Robaxin
Ooh.
platinums a day,
Yikes.
just like be able to like live. I haven't had a problem with my sciatic nerve since I started stretching. I just get that yoga mat out and like at
Hip
least
flexors?
once a week, just as like an hour of stretching.
Yeah.
As soon as the snow starts, probably 3 days a week of just like, you know what, 2 days a week of like an hour. And I would say that twice a month on a Saturday, I do nothing but stretch all day. And it will change your life.
Yep.
It will change. You ever watch, like, I'm trying to think about how to explain this. Lots of times you see stuff and you're like, I did this and this and this, and this is where it affected, and this is help, and blah, 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 and I don't have to take these anymore. For a long time, I didn't believe any of that.
No?
No. But anybody who's watched the show for a long time knows I have hemochromatosis.
Mm-hmm.
I usually get between 12 and 15 phlebotomies a year
Yep.
to keep my iron levels down.
You used to.
Used to.
Yeah.
I've had 4 this year.
Yeah.
And
But
my
because-
iron has been going down on its own, which is a miracle.
To the point where the doctor even asked you, like, what
What
are you
is
doing?
going on?
Yeah.
And I told him everything that I was
Yeah.
doing. I was eating healthier, but like it just takes like I eat sourdough bread
Mm-hmm.
from the local bakery. Sourdough absorbs iron,
Mhm.
and sourdough isn't the same wheat. Like it's not as bad for you as like
I make it.
white bread.
bread.
Like
No.
Wonder White
it's
bread
actually
is
bread.
Enriched white bread.
Yeah. Yeah. No, the bread you buy at the store is not really bread.
no.
No.
So I eat a loaf every 2 days.
Yeah.
It is.
That's a lot of
like,
bread.
It is, but like I'm walking it off.
Even when I make it, I can't eat a loaf that quick. I'm
Really?
always giving it away.
Oh,
Yeah.
I eat twice a day. You know what I like it for breakfast? 4 slices, herb and garlic cream cheese,
Okay.
and a fried egg on top
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
Delicious.
See, I
Great.
don't use
Protein
the
shake
cream
with-
cheese. I just make like a roasted garlic and rosemary loaf. And
Oh,
then you
nice.
toast it with some butter and the egg and cheese on that.
And then I like cream cheese though a lot. And then protein shake,
Yeah.
loaded up with a bunch of berries and some chocolate milk and
Yeah.
a little bit of yogurt in it, and then like off the road. I eat a lot less, but I feel like I eat a lot healthier stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only been in like the last month that I even like. I can admit that I've had a couple bags of Sour Patch Kids. Love them. I try like I eat a lot of granola bars. Granola bars would be like keeping the fire going all day.
Yeah.
I always got chocolate granola bars in my pocket, and like calories in versus calories out, I just naturally burn like a lot of calories, and like
Well, your
I
metabolism's
don't
always been
count.
good,
I don't
but-
count my calories.
No.
But I certainly like.
But
If I
since becoming
if I eat a bag of Sour Patch Kids tonight, I need a week. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, or I have to do something to reward myself. Like, I think very much like for a year and a half now, I haven't drank a beer at this house, which is probably not true because I did drink a couple during the Leafs playoff run. Would that last 10 games? Right?
Yeah.
But I like to go to the pub.
Yeah.
I drink beer when I go to the pub, which means I have to do a whole bunch to earn enough to have extra money to go to the pub,
And reward
which
yourself
means
going to the pub.
going to the pub.
Yeah.
It's a reward.
It's a reward. Like Friday night was
But
a
you know what?
great time.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is a big reward for me to go out and hang out and chat. And
But that's the way you should look at anything like that. I
You
don't know if
should-
you'd call it a reward, but it's a treat. It's not something you do every day.
I can tell you there's a bag of Sour Patch Kids, and my reward for pulling this off tonight is those.
The whole bag?
Probably.
Oh, boy. I don't know if I could eat a whole
Oh,
bag of
they're
those anymore,
so
man.
good.
No.
They are, but it's
So
too
good.
sweet for me now.
What else do we got up here on the old board? Do you guys think we'd pull this off tonight?
I didn't.
I thought we could get there. I didn't know how it would go, but I knew we'd make something happen.
I think it was going to be this week.
Yeah? You didn't think
I
we'd get
wasn't
here
sure
right
about
now?
it tonight.
No?
No, I was thinking, and I'm like, I don't know, man. Like it's getting, we were talking.
I don't want to look at the clock. I got to
We
drive
were talking
home.
like we got to get home, and we got, our work lives,
yeah,
our
my
family
young
lives
lad
at home, and
work tomorrow, and
It's crazy. So yeah, that's the big thing. Balance.
yeah.
Like I still got to get up in the morning and drive Ash to school and get him ready for that, and then I still got that pointer that needs walking. So I still got to edit a video. There's training to be doing. I'm going to have to figure out how we're going to post this.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot going on, and we have another show in the works.
Yeah. And
So
we were just talking earlier, like between tonight and next Sunday, I have tomorrow night
yeah,
it's allocated to cleaning the house, but other than that, every other day and night, I've got stuff going on.
It's busy.
Outside of my regular job, I'm booked. And
Mm-hmm.
that's every week for the last several months.
I like life like that though. I'd
I'd rather than be bored.
I have moments in
Yeah.
the.
I like it busy, but comes a point where you're just like, I got to shut her down for
Every
a day.
now and then, like, all right, no, I need the day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't. But need the day to do what? Like,
Catch
what do
my
you
breath, catch
mean?
up.
So what do you
breath,
do? What do you do
reset.
on those days?
Usually I keep busy and prioritize what I need to do.
I like to spend time with the kids.
Yeah,
Always.
Yeah, like I see them every day, and but it's just that you don't
But
have
a
to be
conscious
somewhere.
effort of doing something with them, making plans to do something.
Yeah, or you know what? Even hanging out with them, just watching a movie at home, just trying to
but
reset.
You're setting that time aside for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that Ashton and I's big thing is going to hockey. He wasn't going to play
Yeah.
hockey, but then he decided to play hockey, and I think that those are my favorite 2 hours of the week, like guaranteed in the wintertime. Like tomorrow
Yeah.
night we'll have a practice. Saturday, like last week we had Tuesday night game, Saturday game. Awesome.
yeah.
Like Saturday I did have a break from this to go to the game.
Mm-hmm.
It is my favorite thing in the whole world to go to that kid's hockey. I don't care if they win. I don't care if I don't even care if he plays well.
Yeah.
He doesn't cause trouble.
Yeah.
And has a good time with his buddies. Shout out to Lauren. Happy birthday. I went to his Friday night. I went to his party.
No.
Yeah. Friday night I went to his.
Friday night.
Saturday
yeah,
we went out.
Friday,
party.
yeah. So Friday night I went to Lauren's for a half an hour. I
Yeah.
really appreciate that guy. He's always been Ashton's hockey coach,
Yep.
Yeah.
and we I've known
He's a good dude, man.
Oh,
he
yeah.
is a great dude.
Yeah, yeah.
So anybody who doesn't know, you can go and watch the first golf video where I pummel his kids. They're great kids.
They
I
are.
watch every one of Ashton's game with young Charlie, and that's how I know them. Angus is the biggest hunting and fishing kid ever. But I've known, like, Lauren's dad was with my dad the night they met my mom
Yeah.
at the Peterborough Memorial Center at a hockey tournament. Lauren and I used to work together at ESCO, and we used to ride bikes. His mom rented a house down the street. I used to ride my bike to his house, and then we rode bikes to work.
Yeah, man.
Like we were giggling Friday night about that. I do feel bad. I really wanted to spend the night with at the party, but this has to get done. Like,
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I don't have any more hours. Like I can't find
No.
any more hours, and the only where to take this away from is fun.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, it comes down to like the priorities. Like we're talking about seasons right now. You're fishing right now. None of us at this table have gone out for goose or duck.
No, we
But
need
we're
to
in
get on
season
that
right now.
Anybody's got cornfields? Let me know.
Yeah, if the corn or winter wheat or
Yeah, anything.
anything.
Yeah.
But between that, then getting ready for deer, we're both.
I'm ready for deer. The deer just aren't ready for me.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
They're on camera.
I can not a big enough one.
No.
I have not seen anything that would have me
I've still
enter
got
the woods.
those 2 medium bucks and that doe and her fawn that have been hanging around all year.
I've had seen 1 little buck in 3 months, but I have lots of does, which means the boys are coming. But
they'll
here's the thing. I think I want to work my butt off until the day that I want to work really hard until a good buck shows up, and then I want to be in the position ahead enough to just focus on that.
Yeah.
That's practically the only way to get a giant is to focus on getting a giant.
Like there's, but I mean, all these things, like you're taking the time away from the social life and the fun in order to do the things that you need to get done. We were just talking when you had to run to get that adapter. I've been aiming.
Shout out to Walmart.
Right? On Thanksgiving.
As usual.
Thanksgiving, yeah.
But this month and even towards the end of last month, I've been trying to find a weekend to go up north to the cottage.
Yep.
Like, they consider me family. And I'm building a bunkie up on their property.
Yep.
And we've been aiming to try and, get the footings and pour the foundation for this thing for, too long now. And I just haven't had a single weekend to go up and do it. I just had to take my car in and get it fixed. Stuff that I usually would have done myself. I don't have a
Just
day
no
free to tear it apart in the driveway and do it myself. So I had dropped it off at my buddy's shop, and thank God for him, because he saved me a bundle, but it needed a lot more work than even I expected. I just didn't have a day to do all of that where I wasn't already working or doing one of my side gigs or working on this.
Yeah,
So-
and I guess that's where do you find the time? It's hard.
You gotta make time,
hard being. It's like I'm not taking away from moms out there or wives or anything, but
single dad's
it's
tough,
hard
man.
it's hard being a dude. It's been a year, and I don't think that I still have everything that's going on. I still have a 14-year-old who needs some guidance and some talking to, and
Yeah.
he is not the same creature everybody else owns because he's
We've had that talk, too.
So me, it's not funny.
Yep. 3
Right?
a.m.
But
He's
I
up
can-
playing games.
Yeah.
What do I do, Chris? Well, tell him to put it up. It's not Seamus.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
you're
Mine's
right.
got a little
Ashton's
more.
not Seamus.
He's got a little more fight. But here's the other thing. I can remember right around 14 when that Ashton is now. That my grandfather's my best friend growing up, and but right around that age, I remember him sitting me down and being like, "Hey, you're gonna be gone for a while. I just wanted you to know that that's okay, and that I'll be here when you get back."
Yep.
And you know what? I was a teenager,
Yep.
and I didn't have all the time in the world to go and spend with my pop. And you know what? You look back now, and that he's been passed away for a while. You think to yourself that
Wish
wow, I
I
wish-
differently.
but I don't.
No. Well, you wouldn't be you if you did.
I really wouldn't change anything. And here's and I'm gonna it's getting pretty late here, and we're gonna do these. We are going to do lots of these. Everybody get ready.
We're gonna have to set a timer on them though.
Yeah,
Shot clock.
we're
You get talking and
Yeah.
time flies by.
It does.
I know I don't know. I don't even know if we're gonna have a night of the week for this, or we just do whenever it
You
feels.
know
But
what?
we're going to figure that out. But
That's
here's
a
what I
lot
want
of
to say.
coordinating.
Everything happens for a reason.
Yes.
I wouldn't change anything at FearFishing. I wouldn't change anything in my entire life, because if I believe that if anything would have changed, we wouldn't be sitting here right
Not at
now.
all. Not a chance.
Yeah.
Everything would have happened to have the exact same way in order for this to happen. If anything would have changed in the last 5 years since I did the last show, I wouldn't have done this.
You wouldn't be
I
here.
can tell you
wouldn't
that
be you.
I can tell you that when do we do the 35K? August? July?
I'd have to look back.
First part August?
When I
It was
edited
hot.
Yeah.
when I did that edited that video,
Yeah.
I sat right here with the old back studio. I hadn't sat in that chair since the last show.
No.
I hadn't been in this room probably other than to find something I needed since the last show. I didn't come in here.
Just
I
shut
think
the door
last
and
time I was in here before any of that was Super Bowl.
Yeah, maybe, and that was over there, so
over there.
not the same thing,
No.
but same room, but I tried to fire this back up a couple times, and it just didn't feel right.
It wasn't right.
It really wasn't. It was the wrong mix of people. Like there was. Things
think
going
you and
on.
I-
The wrong time.
you and I sat over there
Yep.
Yeah.
and we talked about it.
yeah.
You know,
It took a long time to get to the point
But you also had to do that.
I did have to do that. So I wouldn't have changed anything. I think that I know, and I like, Ash, you want to watch a movie? No. I get why. Because I wouldn't have watched.
I wouldn't watch it with your dad either.
I wouldn't. But realistically, at 15, I wouldn't have watched it with my grandfather either.
Mm-hmm.
There was lots of, I would go and do hand stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Give her a hand on the farm.
Always. But
But
when
downtime?
he just,
being a teenager was way more fun.
yeah, I think that was the big thing.
That being said,
even
out
when
of
I
that
was
time-
even when I was a teenager,
Yeah.
when we were done cutting hay for the day, he didn't ever ask me to come and hang out
No.
because he knew I had things to do.
But
He knew
even
you
in
had
that
plans.
time, even if you weren't doing, let's go hang out, let's do something. We've shared some stories in that time that, have
Not
really
on
stuck
here.
with you. Not on here.
Not on the air.
but
He knew that stuff
Yeah.
was going on. Here's another thing: when I turned 19, high school was done. I had a full-time girlfriend.
Full-time
I
job.
went back.
Yeah.
And I hung out every second until he passed away.
Yeah.
Every second I possibly could have.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But I really needed to I think I needed to go and experience life to get to the next stage where I can learn the next part from him.
Yeah.
Because I went from little kid to a man, and then he was prepared to teach me what I needed to know about being a man, and then it took me 17 years to put it all together.
I gave you the instructions.
I
just been
think
reading
I got
them
it
since-
now.
Yeah.
I think I got it now.
You're close.
Anyway, boys, that's not bad for run of the mill. We're gonna go. I think I gave you guys about 4 minutes heads up that we were going to go
By the way,
live.
we're going to do
That's
this in a
about
minute.
that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy, eh?
It works.
So we're gonna do another one.
Yeah.
Absolutely, sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you have
sure.
fun?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Yeah.
everybody who's listening at home had fun. I'll get this up on the Spotify and the iTunes and all that good jazz so people can listen. Beer League Outdoors Podcast Network. This is
The On Point.
I kind of feel like everything up to now, and maybe even a little bit of now, was gearing up to Craig knows what I'm talking about.
Keep the wheels turning.
I think we're getting real close to something really exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. This all makes sense. Did you guys think I was crazy 6 months ago when I pitched this whole idea?
I
Yep.
knew you were crazy.
You're
still crazy,
I'm
but it's
still
working.
crazy.
Still crazy.
I think I'm so tired and I'm so shell shocked that the room hasn't blown up.
You know what, though? I think because we know you, we took it in stride. Not everyone speaks Ian.
No.
No.
You know, in fact, I don't know more than 3 people who really do. Who really got it? Yeah, Chris gets it. My
No.
mom's really good.
No. Sometimes I got to
No.
translate to the rest of you
Yeah,
guys.
exactly.
Well,
he's
sometimes
trying
I-
to say this, guys.
Sometimes I have to translate to Chris to translate to the
Try
rest
it,
of you.
the dialect of Ian.
I'll agree with that.
But then, people who really got me, I think that I'm a hard book to crack. I think I talk in a lot of codes. I think that I skip a lot of
you skip a lot of what you're thinking.
yeah,
To
because
tell,
I
then trying to translate it into words.
for sure.
Key points come out. You got to piece them
Well,
together.
You know what? I think that's
He
the
gives
most.
us the
I
Coles
think
notes.
that the thing that annoys me the most is that when people are telling me, and I don't mean anything any offense or anything at all. When I'm going through the problems and stuff, and people are talking about stuff that I thought about 8 seconds ago, and now I have to go back to give you a dirty look
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
yes,
We've all
I
seen that.
yes, I plugged it in.
Yeah.
We're in this podcast.
Hey,
I'm
Ian.
so glad we went to Walmart because I was about to kill somebody when they were like, "Did you plug it in?" No, I've been sitting down here since Friday, and you didn't think I did that?
Ian, is this cord supposed
I-
to be plugged into the microphones?
Yeah, right.
Shut up, Chris.
Shut
Drive
up,
the
Chris.
truck.
Yeah,
Oh, is this unplugged? Hey, Ian.
yeah. That one, that time did catch me. But I think that I get it. I have the whole system mapped up in my head, and I'm trying to go back through to think about where I needed to add something or where it possibly couldn't go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody says something that is and I don't mean to.
No. It's
But it happens.
you've worked it out,
Like-
and you're 7 steps past that,
And
and all of a
then-
sudden they're spinning your wheels behind you.
Yeah.
Going,
Because
listen, idiot.
Everybody else.
And
is
you know
doing
what? Even sometimes, like, I know sometimes it's just teasing, but oh man,
Not everyone knows it is though.
not this brain at the moment. And I have to, you know what? I have to stop and turn my head, give the dirty look, and then go, they don't mean it.
Yeah. It's not malicious, I swear to
No,
God.
right?
Yeah.
But in my head, in the moment, it is pretty malicious.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, anyway,
Yeah.
thanks for joining. Subscribe, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment. I really appreciate everybody watching, and there is going to be a ton more.
Yep.
You just hold on a second. We need to let the stream run through before we kill her. I've noticed this. I you know what? A lot of what we used to do has come back to me just by watching these two screens and realizing that we're about 12 seconds behind everybody at home, and we're going to need to let that run out.
He's learning.
It's not learning. I think that I'm remembering.
remembering.
But you're learning.
I am. We're going to get there.
Yeah.
Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Number 1 is in the books.
Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you. Oh.